they came to watch us fall. But we will rise up against them all. So I stand tall against a little better. I see the wall that we can break down together. Stand strong against a little better now. We can break it down, we can break it. Stand tall against a little better. I see the wall that we can break down together. Stand strong against a little better now.
We are Anonymous and this is the Year of the Anon. In our previous video we mentioned recent attacks on our group and others. Today we would like to address those attacks further and conclusively. Sun Tzu wrote, "In the art of war, if his forces are united, separate them." Attacking and discrediting the individuals in an operation to try and undermine the purpose behind the op is an age-old method, though we do applaud the attackers. On their knowledge of historical tactics we believe our message stands true. We have always claimed faith in Anonymous and this op. We have never asked any of you to put blind trust in us, or anyone else. On the contrary, in fact, we have asked that you do not trust anybody, ourselves included, without researching and coming to your own conclusions. Truth be told, we do not seek support for ourselves, or notoriety and attention. It's against everything we stand for. What we seek is for you to be open to the message of the op. Peace, unity, family, respecting each other's beliefs and views, even if you do not agree with them. Because only in our ability to speak our minds freely and respectably within the family, without fear of being attacked, belittled, doxxed or hacked, due to them, can we properly show honor to the family, and the principles Anonymous has stood for since the beginning. Freedom of speech, and the ability to do so without being censored. So let's take a moment to look at what the desired outcome is when an operation is secretly attacked and has been targeted by psyops or other shady tactics. The ultimate goal is to silence or censor the op, and discredit it, by showing that the people involved are flawed, which in turn they hope to prove that due to the aforementioned flaws, the op is a lost cause, and should not be considered further. The problem with this tactic is that we are all flawed, and the level of an individual's flaws, in and of itself does not in any way discredit any legitimate call to bring unity and peace among the Anon family, or disqualify the need for love and understanding towards our brothers and sisters. In fact, it is nothing more than a smokescreen to distract and manipulate facts to a group of people, to get them to move in a desired direction, in this case to stand against the op, thus nullifying the points the operation is trying to make. Though this method has been known to work in the past, it is a dishonest, shady and manipulative tactic in which often people are deeply hurt, and sometimes, permanent damage is inflicted on individuals, all done in the efforts to control a group to behave in a manner that the attackers have deemed the proper and correct way. We would like to reiterate to you all again, that we do not ask you to follow us, or anyone. We are simply trying to present an option to you, asking that you consider taking a more respectful stance with each other, asking that you keep the good of the collective in mind when interacting with family, and that if you choose to wear the mask, and call yourself Anonymous, to remember, and keep in mind, the principles set in place for Anons, since the beginning. In essence, we are asking that we all are mindful, that our actions reflect on all of Anonymous, and to hold ourselves to a certain standard, to exercise personal responsibility, and restraint, for the good of the entire collective. We do not claim to have all the answers, and we have no intentions or desire to appear as anyone's leader. We ask only that you view us as your brothers and sisters, who stand next to you, and desire to help strengthen, and show support, to a collective and cause we all have chosen to join. Those of us working this op are committed to it, the collective as a whole, and even you personally. We are prepared, for those who seek division, and thrive off of conflict, to attack us personally. We have chosen this op, not for our personal comfort, but to attempt to build our family up. our comfort, the views people have of us personally, and the rumors and lies being spread of those involved is not of importance to us. What is important to us is this family, and that we, as a community, represent Anonymous in a way that brings the collective honor and not shame. With all that being said, we would like to let it be known, we will be continuing on with Year of the Anon, Op-Anon Love, and Op-Anon Unity, not only in full force, but in response to the attacks. We continue with a newfound fervor that has both strengthened our cause, and clearly shown the need for this operation, but made us stronger as individuals as well. For that, we thank you. We stand for Anonymous, and we stand for this family. We will not sit down. We will not be silenced. We will not go away. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We can forgive each other. But we do not forget. And to those who believe they can create division in this community, and tear apart the collective, you should have expected us.
It gets a little better. I see the wall that we can break down together. Stand strong, it gets a little better now.